Hey folks, Slice'em here. Just another late night run. Hitting up the arena, also going to be doing a little bit of the new event as I simply work towards getting that all done. Matter of fact, we're going to probably hit the event up first, simply because I've got all the energy available. So, going to get that in, get that knocked out, as it's just something that's just kind of sitting there. So, also going to turn the sound on in the game. I don't think it's going to pull through to the speakers, but we're going to see. I had one of my new subscribers say, hey, you know what? Why don't you try letting the game music play in the background? Oop. So, we'll see if that helps. At least gives a little bit of a buffer for whenever I'm not over here yapping. And kills some of the silence. At this point, nothing in this event has been difficult. I'm simply on heroic mode, just having to clear it out. So, nothing too hard, just a matter of time and energy, which really takes away from the things I want to be doing, which is kind of frustrating. Would much rather be working on a couple other things, whether it be Act 4 or, Act 4 and also on the T4 beta, or basic catalyst fragments. Just because I've got a lot of characters that I'm looking to quickly move up through the ranks. Doc Voodoo being one of them. I just got him from the arena. So at this point I'd like to get him moved up. But the problem is I'm at a log jam of T4 basic katas. So until I can start pumping those out in a decent setting, it's going to slow me down a little bit. I did have some good luck with my, excuse me, my eye itches. I did have some good luck with my Tier 4 class catalyst today. I bought some of the new glory crystals with my glory that I've been saving up, and was actually able to pull enough cosmic fragments to form a full cosmic catalyst. So now at this point, I'm closing in on being able to finally take a cosmic champ to rank 5, which is pretty exciting. It's been one of the things that I've really been waiting on. I think I've got almost every other class. Matter of fact, I do have every other class. So at this point, I'm just sitting here waiting on that cosmic champion that's going to go to rank 5. And for me, it's going to come down between Hyperion and Thor. Those are the two I have set at 440. And I believe it'll probably be Hyperion. Pretty well hands down. The new Punisher. Interested to see. I haven't even paid any attention to the gameplay of the new heroes much yet. One of the guys in my alliance did pull the Carnage, so I'm pretty interested to see what he thinks of him. He likes him, but he's also a big fan of Carnage just in general, so kind of hard to debate if it's a real, yeah, this guy's worth it, or is it more of a, I'm a big fan. So, hey, what's up, Pedro? How you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping in, checking out the stream. Sorry I'm a little late, a little later than normal getting this up and going tonight. So I went to log on and had just log in, I should say, and had the worst absolute luck with my internet system. And again, you got to remember, I have got a hodgepodge of stuff that's just kind of been ripped from my old house over to the new house. So using one of my old routers, didn't even have a chance to bring my new one over. So it's just been kind of one of those things where it's like, ugh. But it works, gets the job done. It was extremely frustrating, probably for the past 30 minutes, just stupid stuff, if not more. So yeah. Oh well. Now you can see here in the arena, I haven't been too concerned about putting up a lot of points. I just don't think Venom's going to go very high. Maybe I'll get burned by it. I don't know, but I just don't see it causing an insane amount of points to have to be stacked up to hit anything massive here. Alright. Well, that's not good. Well, good to know he's running recoil. And there's a fairly quick win. So I'm curious to see who they replace Superior Iron Man with. A lot of people are thinking it's going to end up being Civil Warrior. What's up, Joey? How's it going, bud? So I'm curious to see, is it going to be Civil Warrior? Is it going to be regular Punisher? I'm really interested to see who it's going to be. They say it's going to be storyline driven, so who knows? Nope, walked right into that. Evade is so annoying. So Joey, how's it going, man? Anything exciting been happening? Alright. And of course, getting whipped by Winter Soldier, always a fun thing to have at first. Alright. Jeez. How many combos can I let him run up? There we go. And of course, I missed my crit opportunity. Well, finally, something swings in my favor. And that's not my computer lagging, that's the iPad lagging. It's going pretty good, Joey. Outside of getting swamped there by Winter Soldier for all of about 3 minutes, looking like a shankopotamus while playing. Seen where a lot of people today pulled some interesting 5 stars in some of the different chat groups that I run in. Ooh, so Joey, you pulled a 5-star ghillie. Nice. I've seen people pull all sorts of stuff today. And it kind of goes back to my whole point of the 5-star kind of getting watered down. I mean, at this point, I saw somebody pull a Gambit. Let's see, what else was it that got pulled? Black Panther, which he's one of the original. Gambit. I don't remember the other one now. But I know I wanted to cry for the guy. Hey, what's up, Parsh? How you doing, man? Anything exciting going on all down that way? Sorry, my nose was itching. Yeah, just completed the event. You know, Carnage actually got pulled quite a bit as a 5-star, or so it seemed. Yeah, give me a second, I'll pull it back up, Harsh. Nothing exciting, just showing I finally completed it on Heroic. Now I gotta go back and just finish it all up 100%. Oh, here, let me get kicked in the mouth by Electro first for a few. You're toast now. There was a lot of people, it seemed like, that pulled Carnage as a 5-star. So I'm pretty interested to see. I'm curious if they're doing that to push him or what. Who knows? More people are going to be pulling 4-star or 5-star features, I think, just because you're going to have more people having to go with them. Uh, we'll see. But I did see quite a few other people pull some interesting ones. Oops. Need to pay attention. It's just a matter of saving. Um, I don't know how long I've been saving my 5-star shards. And at this point now, I'm just kind of waiting for the right opportunity to come along and then crack these things open. By the way, I think what I'm going to probably start doing is doing Sunday, I think is going to be a crystal opening day. So, and how did I get so many of the featured crystals? You don't want to know. Go back, look at my videos. There's 103 Angela crystals that I cracked, 100 and something frosty crystals. No, I'm sorry, 50 frosty crystals. Unfortunately, I didn't grind a lot back then. I wish I would have grinded more. It would have made it a lot easier. That was just straight pocketbook. It was not beautiful. If you looked at my statement, it was pretty nasty. Not something I'm overly proud about, but on the same token, I had the ability to do it. It was definitely fun. I've decided to kind of slow down a little bit here. Now that my roster has kind of filled out, I've got a lot of the champions I want. Until I just see a champion that I just absolutely have to have, I probably won't break the bank again for a little while. So it'll slow it down a little bit, at least for a little while. For now. It wasn't pretty, Joey. I probably could have done a lot of other things with all that, even inside the game. But my roster was behind. I wanted to get it caught up, and so that's what I did. So let's see here. I'm at 1.1. On a pretty good pace. And again, I don't think you're going to have to put up any kind of major points to get Venom. Again, my prediction I think is somewhere 2.2, 2.3. I think 2.5 is fairly safe. I really should have swapped Archangel and Iceman, but oh well. Iceman doesn't bleed either, so it doesn't really matter. The power gain here at the end, even if he does hit me. You know, I think Vulture will be a very interesting champion. I don't know what they're going to do with him. I know it looks like his visuals are based off of Archangel as far as how he's going to move. But it's definitely going to be interesting. I'm curious to see what abilities they give him. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of regen. That seems to be the thing to do nowadays. I had a guy in here the other night. His name was Chase. Chase was talking about Doc Ock. And, ooh, this is not good news. Come on now. So the rumor is Doc Ock is coming in August. And his abilities that have been leaked are pretty nasty. Oh, nice. So you're going for the 3-star Carnage and... But yeah, the Doc Ock is a very interesting one. It had regeneration. It had a bleed / poison / shock ability, which was pretty interesting. So be curious to see if he comes out, and if it comes out anywhere close to what Chase was saying. So yeah, so Joey, you're saying you've seen it as well then, eh? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If I lose simply because I wasn't patient enough to bait that. So stupid of me. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit down and really look at what the abilities are gonna be. It looks like he's going to be fairly insane. Um, I'm still pissed off about losing to Rogue there. Should have never lost. Should have just ended the fight. That's what I get for not paying attention enough. Um, I think Doc Ock is going to be good. I think he's going to be very interesting. He's going to be able to put up some serious damage. Again, he has that regeneration factor that a lot of champions seem to be bringing to the table here recently. So um, that part is definitely an interesting part as well. And anybody just joining the channel, thanks for coming in. Again, I do apologize about my late start. Had a little bit of a internet debacle early on, was driving me bonkers, but finally got it all lined out and fixed. So should be good. Should be being the key phrase. Hey, what's up, Trey? Missed you the other night. Good to see you making it here. By the way, thanks for following me on Twitter. I try to keep up with you as much as I can on there. Again, new to Twitter, so I'm going to have to do a better job of posting some stuff and keeping it rolling. But it kind of sucks. Work is overloaded for me right now because my sales manager is out, so now I'm stuck taking care of a little bit more than I normally have to deal with. Some of the responsibilities I push off on him, I'm stuck with for now. So he's down enjoying Orlando, Florida. I'm still in Missouri enjoying, well, Missouri, I guess. What's up, Vinny? How's it going, man? I know, unexcusable. What was I thinking? Internet issues. Jeez. Shame on me. Hey, I appreciate it, Vinny. Guys, I'm just looking to build. Anybody you can send my way, I do greatly appreciate. Means a lot. Have people backing me and building the channel. So, been growing fairly quickly here lately. A lot of thanks to Joel, wherever you're at out there. If you ever check in, I appreciate it, man. The other night he brought in a ton of people, picked up a lot of subscribers, and most of them have came back and watched videos. So. It's been pretty awesome. I appreciate it. So yeah, Joey, that's exactly what I had heard. As far as going back to this Doc Ock conversation here, for anybody new, we're discussing the featured champions coming up. We were talking about how the rumor is Doc Ock is coming in August. What's up, MCOC? How you doing, bud? Anyway, so supposedly Doc Ock is coming in August. One of his abilities is on a hit, if you can, you cause a bleed. If they're bleed immune, it causes poison. If they're bleed and poison immune, it causes shock damage. That's going to be pretty nasty. So I'm curious to see what he looks like. The question is going to be just how powerful is the regen. I know it's supposed to be something like 10% and 25% or something like that. Will he be squishy? Will he be tough? How much damage will he be able to actually throw down? All of that's going to come into play. Because if he can put out some serious damage, he can take a punch or two, doesn't have a glass jaw, that's going to be a pretty tough champ. It's going to kind of be like Iceman Killer. I don't know about that. Iceman's shield is just an absolute beast. I mean, the shock damage, sure, but at that point you can say Nebula's an Iceman Killer. I mean, there's nobody going to put shock damage down, not even remotely as close as Nebula. Not even close. I think the other day I had a 20 stack of natural shock from blocking. Um, and then had I hit him with an L2, that's 40 stack of shock. I don't care who you are. You can kiss your health goodbye. That stuff is gone. And besides, I think Iceman's still going to hit harder. I could be wrong there, but that's just my guess. I could be partial because Iceman is my top champ right now as well. So if I get Doc Ock for some reason, maybe I'll change my tune. I don't know, but right now I got to take up for my boy Iceman. Ah, just end this already. Well, this is not smooth. There. Oh, you got to be shitting me. That's just horrible play. Sorry. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Horrible. Did I mention that was horrible? That's just. That's what I get for playing around. Oh, man. There's Bull. Matter of fact, I was just thinking to myself, where's the Bulldog? Good to see you, man. I should toast him. How's it going tonight, Bulldog? You missed some extremely sloppy plays. I had Psylocke having Black Panther down to like, oh, maybe 2 hits and failing to land a single hit after that while I sit here and yap and read. Now I gotta make sure I whoop up on Beast and whoever it was I just fought. It shows you how much attention I'm playing. Had a horrible time getting the stream started. Started to get things going, had an internet issue, and then of course that pissed me off. So then I had to deal with that. So it has not been fun. But at least, hey, we're up and we're running. Get a little bit of a live stream in tonight. Let everybody watch as I walk into specials and get my face punched in by different champions. As I continue to play horribly. Oh, nice. So, Bulldog, you're going after Master? Is that correct, you said? And Harsh, I think Joey was just simply saying maybe Doc Ock will be because of the shock damage. Not a whole lot of champions capable of doing a whole lot of damage to Iceman. Nebula being one of them, and that was my biggest point. I think is if you're gonna have a shock champion, it's Nebula by far right now. She is just able to stack up so much shock. It's so nasty. So I'm gonna have to find some sort of whether it's music, whether it's sound, something to let stream around in the background. Just out of curiosity, is the game sound coming through on you guys' end? I'm not real sure what all is being pulled through. It should just be mirroring the screen, but again, I'm not 100% positive. Oops, sorry. Get you seasick there. Didn't get a chance to test much of my theory out. And since I don't have my speakers, I can't hear any feedback. So how many people are? Yeah. Well, that's what I thought, Bulldog. Yeah, no, I know. It's also going to help. I'm working on getting the rest of my stuff brought over this weekend, so hopefully I'll at least have some sort of sound buffering going on. So it's not my voice, then the echo of my voice, and the echo of the echo of my voice. That'll definitely help. So, not gonna lie, I've been real cautious about any type of background noise or background music, as not 100% sure what is and isn't YouTube allowed. I know there's a lot of stuff to read through. God, what am I doing? A lot of stuff to read through, a lot of stuff to deal with, so I guess I need to sit down and just exactly figure that out. I was really hoping for a stun. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. At that point, maybe I can rig up a Bluetooth system to be able to at least pull the sounds off the game. So, nice. So you beat RTTL and also 100% going for master. That's a pretty good run. At this point, I just finished heroic. Now I got to go back and 100% it. Ugh. Not looking forward to that at all. Such a boring grind. But I guess it's got to be done. Sure. Makes sense, Bulldog. And I think I'll be able to rip the game sounds once I have all the rest of my equipment here. I'll just pull some Bluetooth equipment up. Should be able to rip it across. And then just let the mic or the computer itself capture it. So. Well, that's what I've been doing basically, especially at work. Problem is, again, been busy. Work was a little more hectic than usual, so didn't get to do as much as I'd like to do, but still got some of it done. So, step in the right direction. I was really hoping to have this part of the arena done, just so I didn't have to mess with it anymore. But in my eyes, I'm looking at what, maybe a million point three to go. Again, I don't see Venom going for more than 2-2 to 2-3. Do 2-5 just to be safe. Maybe I'm way off, but if so, I think I'll be okay with it. All right. Yeah, I'm always up for good tips, advice, and people that know what they're doing. Because again, being new, I know I got plenty to learn. Anybody else going for Venom, or is it basically looking like it's just going to be just a select group? Because that could be the one thing that drastically changes the. I say drastically. The one thing that changes the Venom cutoff is if a small amount of people go for him. At that point, the question then becomes, what? Where does the percentage run out? If that makes sense. Because if you don't have many people going, there's going to be such a small handout of him that it may not make sense. It could fluff the cutoff a little bit. What's up, Brandon? So going for Venom, where are you planning on cutting off at? What's your personal cutoff? I'm curious to hear. Ooh, you got a 4-star from a premium. Nice. I got a 4-star from a premium the other day. It was She-Hulk. I cried. I shed tears. It was brutal. But Kabam hates me, so at least I understand why. So you're at 1.5. I see myself stopping around somewhere between 2.3 and 2.5. I think 2.5 is safe. I think real cutoff is 2.2 to 2.3. I just don't see it going any more than that. Oh, you up in Chicago? Nice. I lived in Chicago for about 2 years. Well, just north. I was up on the North Shore, Highland Park area. Beautiful area. I'd say one of my favorite things in Chicago was probably going to the Taste of Chicago. Absolutely tons of fun, lots of food. It was good times. A lot of good food. I love some good food. So Brandon says, imagine this. First 4-star was Iron Patriot. First 5-star, Iron Patriot. Well, the good news is there's a small chance that whenever you pulled the 4-star for the first time, you didn't know any better. You were just excited to get a 4-star. Hip hip hooray, I got a 4-star. Yay, it's Iron Patriot. Now, once you pulled him as a 5-star, I'm sure you knew, oh, this sucks. Like it all sunk in. Heck, I can remember early on playing, having no clue who was who the champions were to go for, and so forth. I didn't know. I just played. I enjoyed collecting. The game was still new. Then when I came back, all of a sudden there was all sorts of characters, all sorts of stuff going on, and I was like, holy cow, they added a ton of content to this game. And then I had to figure it out for real. And even now, I don't know near what I should know, probably, but I know enough to be dangerous and to complete a large chunk of the game, so. I'm sure that's the way all the first 4-stars are. Doesn't matter who you pull. You don't know any better. You're stoked. Oh man, I got a 4-star. Look at this. And then later on, you go back and you look and you go, ugh, what was I thinking? I celebrated that. Need to rethink my celebration plans from now on. Nice. I started back when the game came out, for the most part, fairly early. And then at that point, kind of quit for a long time. Came back, and the game had drastically changed. So now it's just kind of one of those things where I am catching back up, which has been fun, but it also sucks. I wish I would have played all the way through. I can only imagine what my roster would have looked like. So it's kind of depressing, sickening on that end of it, but so be it. So as soon as the rank down tickets were available, the first thing you did was rank down the Iron Patriot. That was your first champ. Yeah, I can't say I don't blame you. There are worse champs, Bulldog, but still, Iron Patriot. Definitely not the champ I want to be looking forward to pulling. I think the first one I duped was Miles. And it was actually this Miles, I think. And I think I duped him twice. I was not happy about it. Mainly because I'm not a big Spider-Man fan, so I wasn't like, oh man, cool Spider-Man. No. I was like, okay. Not a fan of the evade because of the way that I played. It was real hard for me to get used to anticipating the evade, so all in all, it was very, very frustrating to see my Miles get duped whenever he did, the times that he did. So yeah, and then I had Winter Soldier. I think Winter Soldier was the second one I had that duped as well. So time out. Bulldog, you would rather have Iron Patriot than Iron Fist? I don't know. Seems like a stretch to me. Oh, we all hate the evade, I think. There's very few people I've ever met that has been like, man, I love the way the computer auto evades for me. Because so much of the game is timing, and whenever that evade kicks in, it's just kind of like, ugh. I think the only champion that I enjoy the invade on is Nightcrawler, and it's just because it's so consistent um, that you kind of enjoy it. You know, you kind of know what to expect. It happens. You know it's going to happen. Um, it's not a, well, wait a minute, is this going to happen or not? So rather than happen once in a blue moon, it happens all the time, and you just know it's a counter. Sure, but that's not a fair assessment, Bulldog. You can't say that I'd rather have Iron Patriot over Iron Fist because of what you have. I'm just talking pure character. If you didn't have any other champions, you mean to tell me you'd rather pull an Iron Patriot over an Iron Fist? Because to me, there's no way. It is. It is dancing with your fingers. My top champion is Iceman, Brandon. Um, Now, as far as who I enjoy using the most, I enjoy attacking with Archangel. Absolute favorite attacker in the game. Uh, Bulldog, I don't disagree. The evade is like dancing with random Charlie horses. Um, but no, my favorite attacker in the game, Brandon, is going to be Archangel, and then after that, I still love Scarlet Witch. So thank you. So Bulldog, I think we can agree. Iron Patriot is a much worse pull than Iron Fist. We're just talking pull for pull, not a roster pull. You know what I mean? Like if I'm pulling one, I'm praying I get Iron Fist over Iron Patriot. In general. Why? What do you got in the 5-star department there? What's your 5 stars look like, Bulldog? Because I am not a fan of my 5 stars at all. There are some uses to them, I guess. Um, but all in all, ugh. Hey, what's up, Golden Monkey? How you doing, man? Good seeing you again. Ooh, 8 unduped. I have 3 unduped. And my 3 unduped are Juggernaut, Magneto, and Hawkeye. Not a fan. Juggernaut would be okay if he was duped for Alliance War defense with some Mystic Dispersion. Could come in handy. But outside of that, ugh. So you got what? Iron Man, Iron Patriot, Iron Fist. You got a lot of iron in your lineup there, buddy. Jugs, Ant-Man, Rhino, Hawkeye, and Ronin. At least you have some that are useful to a degree. I mean, a lot better if they're duped, mind you, but I mean, it's a lot better if they're duped. No, yeah, mine are horrible. Juggernaut is okay if he's duped. Magneto, okay if he's duped. Those are 2 that you can put on Alliance War defense and they can at least hold their own. Magneto's handy because of his ability to absorb L3s and take some heavy damage. Juggernaut is just very beastly, can run people over because of the unstoppable. But outside of that, the uses are few and far between. Pretty stoked that I got Doc Voodoo. Very interesting to see what he's going to be able to do for me. What's up, Mike? How you doing, bud? That's pretty impressive, Bulldog. I think am I over 200k now? I'd have to go look. I forgot. I looked earlier today, and that's how much I pay attention to it. To be quite honest with you, I really don't care. Uh, I know when it's go time, I know how to play the game. I feel very confident in my heroes and in my skills. So at the end of the day, I don't care if I'm 1,000 rating or if I'm a 380 or a 400. I got the champs I need for what I'm doing right now. Now, as it continues to go, I'm sure I'm going to want more and more. But I'm also aware that the new 5-star crystals pretty well have bent me over the barrel. I'm toast, so. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Bulldog. You're kind of hosed there. Rhino's not bad. Rhino could be useful. Enjoy, I'm doing all right, man. Got a little late start here tonight, so apologize for anybody that is having to stay up a little bit later than normal or just hanging out. Anybody new, I do appreciate you coming in. Always enjoy having new folks in the chat. Do me a favor if you want, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Keep up with me, hang out. Like to throw some events. I normally do a live stream every night. Thursdays and Sundays are the days that I am live during the day. And Sunday is crystal opening day. However, I've opened a couple of my crystals earlier this week. Sorry. But I'll still have a good chunk of them in the next couple of days. Hey, what's up, Jay Fire? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Bulldog, I agree. It doesn't do you a whole lot of good, but it does your guild, your alliance some good, you know. Uh, and maybe that's just the way that I am. I leveled Spider-Man as my first science champ just to give my defensive team a little bit extra punch, because that's who I had at the time. You know, I want to be fair to any alliance that picks me up. At the end of the day, I want them to be able to say, hey, at least this guy brings something to the table. What's up, Death Junkie? How you doing, man? Oh, shoot. Need to watch for a little bit here. Done a good job of getting myself back into a corner. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyways, welcome to the channel, Death Junkie. I appreciate you coming in, man. Oh, wow. Death, that's what I've heard. Sounds like the Collector is going to be an interesting challenge. I haven't even begun on Chapter or on Act 5 yet. To be quite honest, I want to finish 100% of Act 4. I've finished it all. At this point, I'm just doing the exploration. And it's just, the time it takes. And with all the new events constantly coming out, there's such a small window to really put it to use. And seeing how I'm not a maxed level 60 account yet, I don't have quite the same energy that everyone else does, so it does slow me down just a tad bit. Come on, Ultron. By the way, if anybody else is new here, please do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate it. Feel free to come in, check it out. Again, I do pop crystals on Sunday, and Thursday's just kind of a hodgepodge of whatever's going on during the day, so nothing special, but it gives me a chance to actually broadcast during the day instead of, 12 o'clock at night, 1 in the morning. I've heard 5-2 is a total pain. To the 4-star, or do you mean the 5-star? Because the 4-star crystal, I don't know. 5-star crystal, I can get you that list. I've still got it pulled up, I think. See if this makes a liar out of me. Nope, I'm a liar. But I can pull it up real quick. I got that one not saved, but I know right where it's at. Every time I go look at that 5-star crystal, it makes me want to puke and throw something heavy at my computer. Just so frustrating. Ooh, Jay. 1 shard shy. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know on the 4-star. I'll have to go look. Ouch. That sucks, Brandon. 73 streak. I've had that happen before. It is definitely no fun. Well, let's see. Coming next after Darmu should be after his event was what? That should be Archangel, Psylocke, Cable. That should be all those guys. I think. Bulldog. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's who's up next. Wow. Yeah, I've heard the Collector is pretty well. Oh, is Cable already in? Okay, well, it shows you how much I've paid attention. Um, I've heard the Collector is pretty well a guaranteed revival fest. Burn revives and just kind of grind it out, which sucks. I mean, what's the point of... There should be a way to beat a champion without necessarily burning through it, so... All right. You guys are right. Now, I have heard Vision and OG Vision could possibly beat the Collector if everything is ran perfectly right, all smooth, no hiccups. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's a rumor that I've heard. So brings a little more value to Vision. Kind of talked about that last night. Champion that is definitely undervalued, but whether or not that's true, I don't know. Yeah, the next set of arenas are going to be pretty interesting. The good news for me, I've already got Hyperion, so I don't have to deal with that. That's one big one out of the way. Okay, so I was pretty close. I was thinking Cable wasn't in yet. So you got Psylocke, Archangel, and then Iceman. So let me just screw it. Um, yeah, so Howard the Duck is going to be one that I'll go for. I don't have him yet. I've got Gwenpool. I'll probably look at duping Gwen. I think she'll be fun to have duped. Another one of those that can soak the L3 fairly well and can put out some serious damage. Nice. Yeah, I need to dupe Gwenpool. Just need to get Howard the Duck. I've got Hyperion. He's a beast. Hyperion is just all the way around, just fun to use, massive hitter. He's got a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then with the power gain on top of it, it's just nasty. Yeah, forgot about that. Whoops. Let's see how long I can get punched in the face by Mr. Fix-It here. There we go. So Gwen's going to be your next 550. Bulldog. She's a fun one. I don't know who I'm going to run to 550 next. I got a couple different ones. It's looking like Cosmic might be my next one, but we'll see. I agree with you, Death. I put up 6.5 million for Voodoo on the second round, having a feeling it was going to be much less, but oh well. It is draining, and it's just so hard to do. Hey man, take it easy, Jay. Good seeing you again, brother. Yeah, hopefully my next stream won't be so late. Next stream will actually probably be Sunday during the day, so probably be what I'm looking at. Brandon, I appreciate the support, man. It's supposed to be fun. The whole atmosphere should be a fun time. Guys should be able to come in, hang out, talk, and just enjoy ourselves. See, Death, my problem is kind of a combination. At this point, I've got such a log jam. I need Tier 4 Basic, I need Class Catalyst, uh, and my issue is now, do I start throttling down on my 4 stars and start being prepared for 5 stars? Obviously, that's the way the game's going. Um, but on the same token, if you don't pull a featured champion inside those 5-star crystals, I'm afraid your 5 stars are just going to be a bunch of unduped 5-star champs that are never going to unlock their full potential, um, which will make the game harder. It'll drag it out, and maybe that's what Kabam's looking at. It'll take a little pressure off of them, because if everybody's running around with a 4 or a 5-star Star-Lord duped, you can burn through a lot of content. I mean, he's just capable of taking care of a lot of business. A 5-star Magic dupe, uh, you know. So I can see why they want to water down the 5-star crystal. For myself, it sucks. Not thrilled about it any at all. And it sucks because the champions that I want just never gonna more than likely find them now. Yeah, I mean it's going to definitely stranglehold the game a little bit. It's going to make people grind a little bit more. And yes, I don't dodge like I should in the arena. I just don't see much of a point for it. I'd rather just block, take the minimal damage, and move on. I know that's not good show, not the correct way to battle, but at this point, it's just move, move, move. Causes me to eat a lot of punches on the face, but come on. All right. I agree with you, Death. December, well, actually, October is whenever there's a good chunk of champions starting to come to the 5-star crystal. Oh yeah, I was going over it last night, and it's just insane how bad they're diluting the 5-star crystal. And again, I think it's by design, maybe not. I don't know. Now let's see here. I mean, the new batch alone: Blue Cyclops, Loki, Black Suit Spider-Man, Gambit, Venom Pool. Now there's some decent ones in there. You got regular Captain America. You got Hulk. Rocket's not bad. I like Rocket the Raccoon, kind of a poor man's Star-Lord. Um, Ultron, Mordo. Now the nice thing with Mordo is he doesn't have to be duped. At least, if you can pull Mordo, he doesn't have to be duped to be useful. You can put him in Alliance War defense right away. He's usable. Does not have to be duped to at least feel like you got something good for it. Oh, nice. You got Guillotine. You got to be happy with Guillotine. Guillotine's a solid champion. She's got a ton of use. Um, you know, I debated cracking my crystals going for Star-Lord before the 30th. But at the time, I would have had 2 crystals, still have 2 now, but I would have had 2 crystals, 2 opportunities. I mean, I would have had to get so lucky that I pull Star-Lord and then dupe him. What's the odds? Next to none. Sure, and I guess that's kind of my point, Bulldog. There are some useful champions in the 5-star crystal that are useful unduped. There's Chid. It's good to see you there, buddy. Don't mind me, I'm just grinding away on this lovely, lovely Venom arena. Now, believe me, I feel your pain. I'm saving up. I'm going to crack as many featured crystals as possible. I'll be doing it live right here on YouTube, and everybody can watch as I cry when Kabam compams me over and over and over. 20%. That's the odds, they say. I don't know how much I believe it. And the sub pool is god awful. You know, really, if you think about it, probably the best time to open a 5-star crystal is going to be, and actually, you know what, that's really probably the truth now that I'm sitting here thinking about this inside my head. Oh, well. Oh, that sucks. Magic duped would be amazing. You know, looking back on it here, in September, I could see myself starting to open some 5-star crystals. And here's why. All right. This is kind of what you're looking at. The way the new 5-star crystal is going to work is you've got the original crystal and whoever is now slammed into it. Then you have the sub pool, and that's all the previous premium heroes that are not part of the 5-star crystal yet. Okay? Then you have the featured champion, whoever that is. 20% featured champion. After that, you got a percent shot at getting the sub pool of previous featured champions, and then the final pool of normal crystal. So look at this though. Here's what you're looking at. In September, when you pull, if you bust any 5-star crystals in September, your sub pool should be Agent Venom, Crossbones, Falcon, Civil Warrior, Nightcrawler, Beast, Karn, Rogue, Quake, Phoenix, Ghost Rider, Doc Voodoo, Hyperion, Howard, Gwenpool, Cable, Hood, Dormammu, Archangel, Psylocke, Iceman, Angela, King Groot, Nebula, Yondu. That's actually a nice little sub pool when you think of it that way. Like, I'm okay pulling out of that sub pool. There's more good champions than there is garbage. Now, the odds of duping them are still astronomically horrible, but you know, get lucky, pull a Nightcrawler, he's better unduped. That might be the one time I'd be thrilled. Excuse me. You know, the one time that I might be thrilled to pull a champion that's probably never going to get duped. No, I was checking my mic. I thought I heard it beep out, and that's what I get. Absolutely, Death. Appreciate it, man. And by the way, if you haven't, man, I'd appreciate it if you don't mind, hit me that subscribe button. Follow me, send some people my way. The more people I can get, the better. And again, looks like my next stream will probably be Sunday. I don't know that I'll be on tomorrow or tomorrow night. So Sunday, though, for sure. I will be moving as well, though. Ugh. But once that's all done, or at least part of it's done, part of the day, I will jump on and do at least a couple little live streams. So, oops. Awesome. Appreciate it, man. Sorry, just checking my line app on my phone. Gotta make sure I stay in touch with the Alliance. Don't get myself in trouble. They don't need me for anything exciting. So let's see, if I end tonight somewhere around 1.5, being able to put up 1,000,000 points by the end of this is going to be fairly easy. And again, I think 2.5 is a safe bet for a cutoff. I think the real cutoff is probably going to be somewhere around 2.2, 2.3. The only reason it could possibly go higher is if for some reason we have a very, very, very small percentage of people that go into the reward rounds. Chid, if we have a small percent of people going for them, then it could bump it a little bit, but I still think 2.2, 2.3, 2.5 I think is a surefire bring home Venom score. The problem I have, Death, is I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough time. Or enough energy, I guess I should say. Time, not so much. The energy is the issue. I got like 12 different things I need to be doing and not enough energy to do all of them. I need to finish up my Act 4 exploration. Get that over with. So my goal, I guess, at this point is probably go after 100% master. Even though, yes, it is bugged currently. But get that done, get that out of the way, and then at that point, get back to work on Act 4 so I can get that out of there. Yeah, I know. Chid's always after that energy. I got mine stockpiled. I got another one today. You never know when you can need it. Maybe one day I'll save enough of them up that I can, with my stockpile and a couple other things. Oh, did they unbug it? That's good. I just need to sit down and finish Heroic. Nope, it looks like we're going to take a part of that out right now. It is. Definitely challenging. Do I need to place my defense? I'll do that in a minute. Actually, you know what? I'm probably going to regret not doing the gold event again. But, shoot, man, I'm sitting on over 5 million. I know 5 stars are costly to level up, but I have so much junk. So here's my Alliance War Defenders. This is kind of, I have 6 of them. This is what I've been using for my defense here recently. Iceman, Hyperion, Spider-Man, Magic, Nightcrawler. Could throw Mordo in there if I wanted, but right now I've been using Nightcrawler over him, so. Not bad. Magic's maxed, Spider-Man's maxed, Iceman's maxed, Hyperion's a 440, and Nightcrawler is 440, so I feel like it's a pretty solid defense. Thanks, Death. I appreciate it. Find some holes in this. Alright, let's just slap some people in. Let the Alliance fix it later. Officers can move them where they want them. Oh, could have put them all over here together. My whole team could be hanging out. I don't disagree. Iceman's an amazing offensive player. He's also a great defensive player. Um, in my opinion, if you want to know the truth, I think Iceman's probably one of the best Thorns champions there is. Counterbalances Black Widow. You're guaranteed to put out a ton of damage between his Ice Snap um, on top of the Thorns. Very difficult to kill. Even if you bring Black Widow, you got, what, a 50% chance of not hitting Thorns? He's nasty on the Thorn node. Very, very nasty. $13 550s. That is sexy. I'm pretty happy with my 6 that I have. Pretty sure my next one's going to be Hyperion. It looks like I'm going to run into enough Cosmic Catalyst to get that done. Make sure I don't have any energy sitting out here anywhere. Okay. So, hopefully I'll be able to get that. I'd like to see Hyperion as a 550. I think he's going to be nasty. I never get the tier 4 class catalyst that I need. Doesn't matter which one it is I'm going for. Whenever I had 2 mutants just sitting waiting to go, I had Archangel and Iceman ready to go. I couldn't get a mutant catalyst to save my life. Couldn't get a mutant fragment to save my life. It was horrible. It was the worst. Yeah, we'll just start on this inside path. Might as well pick up the free health potion. What happened to you, Chid? They just not give you the stuff you need? I have some of the worst pools. I mean, it's just god awful pools. I don't know how many map 5 crystals I've cracked and yet to pull a full catalyst. My last alliance, every time I turned around, I felt like somebody was pulling one. That is a very nice lineup there, Bulldog. Very nice. My 6 right now are Star-Lord, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Iceman, Magic, and Scarlet Witch. Those are my 550s. I would love to be able to do 2 mutants. If I could do 2 mutants, Nightcrawler, Archangel, both done. Both of them are ready to go to rank 5, just simply sitting here waiting. So, Cable's interesting. You know, I'm just not a big fan of Quake. A lot of people like Quake. I just can't. I just don't play very well with her. So for me, Quake is nice, but it just doesn't do me any good. I've had her, tubed her. Just meh. Really? I'm just horrible at playing with her, so. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I could really probably switch to my phone considering the time that it is, but in all reality, I'm also looking at probably cutting out here before too long, guys. Busy day for me tomorrow again, like I mentioned. The guy that normally works with me is off. He's gone and joined Orlando, Florida. So hopefully I have a big day. Hopefully it's crazy busy, and in the meantime I got the game running in the background and capable of clearing out some content in the meantime. That would be ideal. That would be a good day. Get part of this heroic quest over with and get ready to move on to the master. So far, just kind of seeing the layout inside heroic, I really don't see a lot of stuff that's going to cause a lot of headaches inside the master's setting, but we'll see. Sure, that makes sense. Now, come on, y'all, dude, just hit me. Let me block you one time. Well, instead, I'm going to get my face punched in. Boom. Jeez. Was it pretty easy there, Bulldog? I didn't think the last event was that hard either. Um, I didn't think the Guardians event was that hard. For me, it worked out. I had Scarlet Witch, so she was able to take care of a large chunk of it. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm pretty whooped. Had a long day, so I'd say I'm probably going to be hitting it here before long. Yeah, to me, the last one was super easy. I had no issues with it at all. The Batista, uh, Dave Batista's deal was difficult. That was a fun one. Oh yeah, I was doing it the other night when I was streaming. I just hit autoplay and just let it go to work. There's really not a whole lot you have to worry about. Mm-mm-mm. Punisher's toast. Just the fun grind of constantly killing the same stuff over and over. Any guesses on tutorial man? Man. But I do a good job of sucking. I mean, if I'm gonna suck, at least I can have fun and suck. So you say 526 hands down, which I've heard it's absolutely horrendous. I haven't even started Act 5. Don't even want to until I finish Act 4 at 100%, but and by the way, welcome tutorial. Thanks for stopping in and checking it out. There's a tutorial on hitting the subscribe button. It's somewhere down in this general area. If you hit that, It makes it pretty easy. Aw, tutorial. Look at Chid. I didn't use a whole lot of revives, but it was still very difficult, and a large chunk of that was because I was still early with a lot of my champions. I didn't have near the champs I do now, um, and I was also missing the 5.5s or the 5.50s. I do. Actually, Chid takes care of it. I made him mod last night, so came in handy. But yeah, the Batista challenge wasn't too bad. And that's the thing about it is Death. Is it seems like that's kind of the feedback from everybody. Uh, I've yet to hear anybody be like, "Oh yeah, no, I got it down pretty easy." Everybody's like, "Yeah, yeah, the collector is just a complete hoss of a boss." So we'll see where it ends. All right, guys, it's probably a good cutting off point for me. As you can see, excuse me. Whoops. I need to finish my duels out real quick here. What is it? Agent Avon, I think, is the easy one that they posted. Nope, I'm wrong. Now I'm going to go look it up. No, I do not tutorial, unfortunately. Instead, I do have a wife, though. Oof, she's much worse. She'll probably beat me up later for saying that. But that's what I had heard. I heard the Vision is a pretty good. You can put a pretty good run on him with Vision. So yeah, gotta enjoy people who have nothing better. Really interesting. Now I forgot what I was looking up. Shoot. I think I was going to line. See, now I can't remember what I was yapping about. Oh, I know what I need to do. Never mind. Avon agent. I don't know if he got a boot or not. Chid took care of him. Doesn't really hurt my feelings. It's easy to be a guy behind a keyboard pounding on keys, talking like you're cool. I just don't want somebody come in here and talk smack to me all day. Just don't cause headaches with any of my guys in here. That's all I care about. Hey, I appreciate it, money man. You know, come in here, you want to trash talk me, have at it. I'm sitting here on YouTube. Believe me, you can make fun of me all you want. Not going to hurt my feelings. On the flip side, though, don't come in and start any headaches with my guys. Don't say shit to anybody else that's in my chat. Leave them alone. You want to talk trash to me all day long. Look, I grew up playing sports. I've had everything said to me that can possibly be said to me. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I promise. Just don't cause any problems with my people in chat. Leave my people alone. That's all I care about. Me, have at it. It's too funny. Death, do you have, is your champ, what is it, freaking Hulkbuster? for the extra point so my alliance doesn't get onto me for not fighting Hulkbusters. I don't know that they would, but what's up, Niels? Diorgia? Diorgia? D. We'll just call you D for now. What's up, D? How's it going? Welcome to the channel. All right, what's your deal there, Death? I'll look you up. I enjoyed arena challenges. Ah, Brazil. Nice. I've got some friends from Brazil. Because they have nothing better to do with their life, Death. It is what it is. Who cares? That's just people for you. Not happy with your own life, so be it. Oh, you're one of these Goku guys? That's like what, Dragon Ball Z or whatever? That is one thing I have not ever got into. I've done a lot of other nerdy things, but have not done the... Alright, now I gotta figure out what I want to use to fight you with. Ugh. I mean, I don't want to get totally embarrassed. And we'll start out with which, see if I win, and then I'll work my way down. And I'm not a fan of playing this on my iPad. iPhone, much better. I feel like the iPad has a lag to it. That was horrible timing on my end. L2 got me. Horrible timing. Now I gotta fight you again. That is a lot to be typing in, by the way. I got tons of them, Death. It's not a big deal. I sold like 5 yesterday. I got them for days. I'd care less. They're not gonna get mad. I'll go do my other grind. Take me 3 seconds to kill them. It was my excuse. Oh shit! I gotta pay attention. Yep, that was bad news. Come on. Fuck. I'm toast. Mystic. Dispersion getting the best of me. Oh, I really thought that would kill me. Oops. I'm really shocked that L3 did not kill me. Probably should have paid a little more attention. I'm gonna try something. I think I can kill it before. Oh, that's right. You're killing my record here. Curious if Star-Lord, if I can get... No, but I still thought it would be enough, especially with the difference in levels. I thought it would be enough to probably kill me. Crap. Come on. Yep, that sucks. Gonna have to hope for a drain. Nope, didn't get it. Ooh, got lucky. What's up, Addy? Yeah, the degen is just brutal. No, I agree. The L2 is Darmu's big hit. I mean that's where it's at. That's why for me at that point you either get him to pop the L1. I mean you can time the L2 and dodge it all, but it is very difficult. It's kind of a funky monkey way of doing it. Should have killed it with Scarlet Witch. Just didn't play well. But thank you. Curious if Iceman can kill him. I'm trying to think. Iceman doesn't really receive any buffs. It should help minimize the degen and also minimize what you gain from Mystic Dispersion. No, that didn't help me. Nor that. With Iceman, you beg for L3. It's the no damage attack. Got him. Ice shield's back up. Yeah, you're toast. Well, I say that and then I play like a jackass. There you go. Yeah, no, I agree. Ooh, look at you, Addy. Already got the Venom duplicated. Nice. Venom dupe is... The problem is there's not a lot of uses for him, but it's great for the arena. Saving you from having to deal with this arena. Though I do think the cutoff's going to be stupid low. And I mean stupid low. And Death, I'm not a horrible player. I should have been. I still think I can beat you with Scarlet Witch. Just so much extra headaches. Ooh, I wonder what Nebulous Shock would do to him. Now my curiosity kicks in. If I can build enough shock up to actually burn his health any at all. Because our actual hits are going to go nowhere. Oh, that's not good. Nope. Well, That was bogus. I'm not gonna lie, playing on an iPad sucks. I think there's definitely a difference between an iPad and an iPhone. I didn't, Trey. You know what? I'm gonna do a better job of doing that though. You got to remember, I'm new to the whole tweety tweet tweeter. Uh, Gonna have to get better at using Twitter and announcing a couple things. So do me a favor, Trey. If you're sitting around during the day and you got nothing going on, tweet me and make me get a little more involved because that is something I am new to. That's going to be a pain to deal with. I just want to land a shock on it and see just what happens. Can't bleed. Archangel's useless. Black Widow should be fine. Magic should be able to lock him up. Let's see if I can pull this off with Witch. It's driving me bonkers that I lost, to be honest with you. Somebody was a Bulldog the other day was saying, he had a good point. I wonder if part of the reason for it feeling so clanky on a tablet is because it doesn't register your movements as easily as a phone because there's more room. If that makes sense. I really needed that to be a crit, but let's see what happens if I just push you. I'm far from a legend. I'll give myself a good player at best. Yeah. So tablet is just it just seems clunkier. The game isn't as smooth. And it could be that I'm on an old tablet on top of it. You know. And by the way, finally got you with Witch. Should have just swung through the entire time. I think that's kind of the key. I was trying to bait you too much, and then all of her buffs were just causing too much mystic dispersion. And that's just me not paying attention to my opponent up front. If I would have caught that the first go around, I may have killed you a lot easier. Here, we'll have some fun. See if I can pull it off. This will be a tall order. Yep. Missed that heavy. That's not going to help. Nope. The only benefit of using L3 there would have been the heal. If I can land the heavy. Oh, degeneration got me. He's a lot of fun to use. It's definitely a pain to get used to using him though. In my opinion, it's all about landing that heavy attack early and setting that big hit up because it just drains so much energy. Plus, then if you are fighting a long battle, you can set yourself up for the heals if you're gonna need it. Better make sure I'm at least on pace with everybody. Alright, I'm good. Claim some of my lovely rewards. Get my crystals ready for Sunday. Because on Sunday it's going to be Crystal Madness. Mwahaha. Watch as I get 2-star after 2-star. No, seriously, it'll be probably a lot of 2-stars. Ugh. I think I might be close to a 4-star crystal. Let's go see. What, 180 away? Don't think I'll get there before Sunday. That sucks. Is this you with the yellow jacket? Oh, nice. Yeah, we just did map 5 times, which is the first time for me that I've cleared map 5 times. Um, Day 4, I got smoked. I started going up the middle path. Gwenpool was there, and sure enough, she just ate my lunch. Gabe, I'm sitting at 1.5, I think, million. I'm not very deep into it. I don't think Venom's going to be a high cutoff. I think 2.2, 2.3 million gets him. I'll probably do 2.5 to be safe. But, by the way, while you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like, share the video. Send some people my way, and welcome. Ooh, that was horrible. Did not throw my block down in time. And went too far. Bad play. Yeah, if you're at 2 million, you're basically there, man. You're going to have an easy, last 24 hours coming up. That was a horrible play there. Not paying attention. Yeah, I don't see having much left to do. Oh, I'm spinning units. Shoot, I need to go grab my chips. Oops. Oh, figures. Stupid iPad. Throw it out the window. Ugh. Night shift is never fun. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I did it for a little while. I used to work for a plastic factory in college when I was in on spring break and college break and stuff like that. So, ugh, night shift was never fun. Very rarely did I have to do it, but I remember it was definitely no fun. So, all right, guys, that's gonna be all I got for tonight. I'm gonna head out. I appreciate everybody coming in, watching the video, keeping it with the stream. Do me a favor, if you guys know anybody, send them my way. Have them come watch my videos. Have them subscribe. I greatly appreciate all the support I can get. I did pass 100 subscribers, so next, working towards, I guess, 500. Whatever comes up next, I don't know. Chid said I should say 500. Really is 1,000. 1,000 unlocks the next whatever YouTube has that I can unlock, and that's just kind of what I'm going for. So, but along the way, we'll make a stop at 500, 250. So, guys, again, I appreciate it. Best of luck to everybody this week. And thanks for stopping in and watching. I'll catch y'all later. Yes, good call, Chid. You do what you do. Promote, promote. I'm out. See you guys.